All right, guys, we are outside in the garage. Today it is hot as bananas out in here. So a garage is super messy. Like, it is what it is. But tanks are over there. We got the medicine rack that I moved over here. And then we got just basically one tank over here. So anyway, so today I am trying to upgrade to a centralized air system or an air pump. I got a Gemco pump up here that I was gonna basically just sit up here in this rack, which is like perfect because it's like right in the middle. But I'm going to try to plumb some PVC up top here. There's some bends over in that area, but we're gonna try to make a closed loop all around the garage here. Oops. And hopefully connect it back to that. And then we'll kind of go from there. The only problem is as you can see, the mess over there. I need to put a ladder over there. I gotta get some stuff there out of the way, and some some more stuff over here out of the way to get the ladder up here to get those PVC pipes up there. And then I already had bought some PVC pipe that is sitting right here. I got basically one extra one just in case if I mess up either, you know, cutting or whatever. So I got one extra piece just for that, just in case if that happens. I actually might be short one now that I'm looking at it, because this is a 10-foot PVC pipe. The garage is almost 20 feet across. That means I'll be short one or two. Then I'll have to go pick one up or whatever, so yeah, we'll see. All right, so I got the first bend onto here. This is where I'm gonna tee off to drop down to the actual pump here, and then from there we'll continue a long one all the way to there. I think we won't have enough for one long piece, but we'll make a couple or a coupling down here somewhere, and then we'll tag it all the way in the end there. There. Now we've got two more walls. That wall and this wall over there. Alright, so today is day 2 of the central airline system that I'm trying to finish here. As you can see, the other wall over there is basically done from that side all the way to this side over here. I just actually started doing this today. So that bend over here, and that's one long piece over here. We're almost there. So that is where I started, was that central location there, and that's where it's going to be plumbed for the air pump. We only have really one more section, which is this piece here, which I'm going to run over here, and we'll actually drop a bleeder valve down here, or maybe in that area down here. So we're going to do a T down there, and then we're going to make one straight all the way across there, connected to there. So that's probably going to be definitely 2 pieces for sure. This is another piece here, and I have exactly 3 PVC pipes left. So hopefully we have enough here. If not, I'm gonna have to go out and get one more. So we got this one piece, and then we got the other 2 pieces there. So we'll see. Woo! That took some time, guys. Finally got it all done. Last part gave me a hard time just because I was trying to connect this one last pipe here. I had to unscrew that bracket in order to fit that piece in there. Definitely if you had a second person, this would go way faster. It took me 2 days and about 5 to 6 hours to do this solo. So yeah, it's not terrible, but it kind of sucked, especially when it was really hot. So right now, everything's hooked up. I'm gonna hook up the pump, turn it all on, see if we get air over here. Okay, so I did tee off, like I mentioned, a bleeder valve on this side, just because I did get a bigger pump, and I'm not gonna have that many tanks. Maybe like 30 airlines once everything's done. So if you're not going to have that many tanks, you need a bleeder valve just so that you don't have any back pressure on the actual pump. So I have it here all the way on the other end. So it's just this one pipe here. So I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna loosen this real quick. Okay, so everything's open. We'll see what the noise is. All right, so here's what it sounds like. It's not that bad, not that loud. So it looks like everything is actually being pushed out correctly at least. So we're good there. So yeah, we just need to tap some of these holes whenever we're ready, and we're good to go. All right, so I'm working on the holes for the pipes up there. Did some pre-drills here just to make sure that I'm not gonna jag it up. But pretty much we need a 1/4 inch drill bit to start the hole, and then you get these self tapping pretty much screw that you can buy from Gemco. It basically makes the threads for the hole so that you can screw a little air valve onto it. So I did it a couple ways with different drill bits just to see what it is. I'm trying to debate if I do need a, what is it, the little tape to kind of just tape it and kind of secure it. I might end up doing that just in case, but it looks like, just screwing it all the way in here, it's actually pretty secure. So I might not use it, but I guess it might be better safe than sorry. I already have a bunch of it. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do some measurements up there on top, and we'll get some holes drilled for some of these tanks over here. So I already drilled a couple holes up there. I want to note what I'm actually doing. So I took one of these levelers here and I just placed it against the wall and up to the actual PVC. And I just drew a line here to make sure that everything's going to be straight, because it's not dead on like from the bottom, it's on an angle. So when I drew that line, all I did was I took these marks here and I measured about 1.5 inches apart and just marked every one there. And then, so now I have kind of like a line drawn with 1.5 inches everywhere that I need or want the spacing to be. And then I just kind of figure out where the tanks are going to be lined up and kind of went up to there and kind of guess where I need to drill those holes. All right, so here are the holes. You see how I marked every one of them, the line here, and so wherever I need it, I can just make a new hole, but I kind of try to align these as closely as possible to these quarantine tanks slash breeding tanks here. So we got 3 holes over here. That's because we're going to do 2 to the top here and then 1 to the bottom. And then these are 2, so we got 2 to each one. And then 3 here because the same thing, we have 1 that's going to be in the bottom. All right, so I decided to use the tape here. Figure it's just, takes like a few minutes here. Do it once, do it every again. So I have 12 here, and that's what I have up there is 12 holes drilled for now. I'm gonna go ahead and install these in. All right, we are pretty much set, guys. All I need to do is just really dial in these air valves to figure out, how much air I want into each one. I do have the air hose I bought from Gemco as well. I just bought like a long tube so I can just cut it, set it up there. All right, so I got the lines in. Everything looks like it's working just fine. I had to kind of get up there and just dial it in for each one a little bit. These 2 up here are just kind of hanging out. I just turned those off for now. I'm going to use those for just in case I need to do a quick drip, just a quick like drip acclimation or something like that. I don't know, something. Figured to just put those 2 up there for now. Use them whenever. But yeah, so far these look pretty good. I'm glad that I was able to get rid of my Whisper pumps. There they are. They're just sitting there. I'll probably put them to good use. My dad also uses one of these, so if it ever dies, he can actually use one of mine. I can probably grab some of these just for some temporary stuff. But yeah, these guys weren't the cheapest, and so I think that by investing in one of these guys here, definitely worth the money. And especially if you guys are planning to expand your fish room, just get one of these. up front, and yeah, it's way easier, I think. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe. Like always, until next time guys, peace.